there, and welcome to that show that keeps you entertained as well as enlightened. It is GreatMindz. My name is Doing, and of course, I'm not alone in the studio.
Yeah, of course. My name is Robert Otalike, and these are 30 minutes that we believe will keep you so glued to your set. Don't move a muscle.
Welcome back. It is believed that Nigerians are the happiest people on earth. Because one of the reasons is because we love the good things of life and we work very hard to attain them. Now, that brings us to today's topic, which is the love for things foreign. Nigerians have this special love for anything that has to do with something outside Nigeria, and that is exactly what we are going to be asking ourselves on today's episode. So, Robert, what do you think?
Well, it's quite.
Do you actually think it is true that Nigerians love foreign things?
Yeah, I buy that. Actually, Nigerians truly love foreign things. As a matter of fact, they have this belief that foreign things have greater value than locally made products.
Okay,
it's true to so many Nigerians, because from my own experience, people have come to meet in life, I've gotten to discover that most times, if you as a person happens to have something, let's say a cloth, for instance now, and I eventually come to you, assuming I'm a lady now, who happens to buy the same clothes as you, but this time around with a foreign design, with a foreign company. Most times, people around us tend to attach this value to mine.
Yeah, of course.
Because they believe whatever is foreign, just has, whatever quality, you can never ask of on a design or cloth.
You know what? I love this example you just gave, because that just reminded me of one experience I had.
Yeah.
There was a time I went to a boutique, I wanted to get a dress, and this lady came in with her daughter. You understand? Yeah. So they got different kinds of clothes. You understand? Yeah. So they saw one gown that they had actually acquired in another boutique just that same day. So they saw the same gown in that same boutique. So the woman was wondering that, how much is this? So she asked. So when the woman at the boutique told her that it was a cheaper one, you understand? Like she gave her a cheaper price. Yeah. So that one was like, wow, we should have actually come here to buy the dress. So her daughter was trying to tell her that no, that the one we bought that was more expensive had a designer's name on it. Do you understand? So she was trying to justify the fact that yes, the clothes we bought was very expensive. So the woman at the boutique honestly told her that most of them are just lies. She said she knows someone that designs clothes here in Nigeria, takes them to China, imprints designer names on them, and brings them back to Nigeria.
And that is just a trend. Most times, Nigerian products always have this inferiority quality in them. Take, for instance, I was having a chat with someone who makes shoes, leather shoes and all that. And he was telling me that he once had a customer, a client, who gave me a contract to make a shoe for her. And the first question she asked him was, hope the material for the shoe is going to be it's foreign. The leather is foreign. Yeah, it's imported and all that. And he was like, shouldn't worry that it's imported. The reason is being that she gave him instances. She was like, from her past experience, the locally made products that she bought, like leather shoes and all that, not even that, they had some irritations on her skin. They really affected her skin. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes these are Nigerian companies don't encourage people patronizing their products, because they don't really take their time to bring out quality products.
Yeah, I think it's a Nigerian problem that we tend to settle a lot for mediocrity.
Yeah.
Like, let me just do it. I don't care.
At this point in time, we'll be going out to the streets to listen to some of us who have other opinions about this. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Being in Nigeria, we all believe that our own main goods are inferior. Maybe they are cheap. So people believe that cheap goods they are not good. So they believe that, okay, let me buy expensive, something that's very expensive that can last me longer. But I believe that our own main goods should be patronized so that we can have a good, we can add value to our homemade goods.
We Nigerians, we have the mindset that what we make, as in due to the infrastructures we have, it's not enough, it's not tangible enough to get us our satisfaction. Government should assist in making breweries, companies, as in to bring in infrastructure, and to also help employment for the youth.
Even we Nigerians, we don't value what we have. And because of things, looking at the cosmetic, there is no cosmetic complaint much in Nigeria. We find them in foreign. Even those that are here, when you use them, it makes rashes, all those type of things.
Because people go for imported things, maybe because of they are good, of high quality.
Most of the things we get here are mass productions.
Yes.
We don't get quality things here. Sorry to say, this is my country. Yeah, we get good things though, but most of the things we get here, most of the things we wear here are not as. It's not really quality. We don't get quality stuffs here. I think I prefer getting mine. But I think they are more quality than the ones we have here.
The idea of Nigeria depending in civilized materials or wares is killing our culture, and I think for Nigeria to stop us from engaging into foreign products, I think they have to establish our own factory where we can produce our own products.
People patronizing goods that are produced outside Nigeria have economic implications domestically. The most important one is that when people buy things that are not produced within the country, it means that they are encouraging employment in those countries, because those things must be produced there and employment is on. When we refuse or abstain from consuming the things that are produced here, it means that the factories, the companies here are not selling. And when they are not selling, it reduces their income, their profits, and at some point in time, they may also have to retrench. So it then means that there is some linkage between unemployment and the youths or everybody consuming things that are produced outside the country. Of course, if the things cannot be produced within the country, that could be acceptable. But when you have things of similar quality or even higher quality that are produced within the country, and because of some perceived perception that goods produced outside the country are better, then we should realize that that has grave economic implication for employment in the country. It has grave implication on the dynamics of the foreign exchange earnings and also on the exchange rate.
Welcome back. We are still on the topic, Nigerians' love for foreign things. We hope you guys have been enjoying. Yeah, so still on foreign things.
Yeah.
Why would Nigerians prefer Oyimbos? Let me put it that way. Oyimbos to their own. Why would they prefer anything that has to do with, as long as it's not from Nigeria, they are okay with it?
You should know we're colonized by the foreigners, the whites, and they taught us lots of things. As a matter of fact, they made us have this belief that, look, their culture is just the best.
Exactly.
When they came in, they brought in education,
Religion.
which as a matter of white-collar job and all that. We are trying to imitate our masters, those who have come to train us, those who colonized us. We want to imitate them, want to be like them, because we feel they are very intelligent. We feel they've just got all it takes, you know. And so most people, even with the media today, you watch in the media, you see some of these foreign countries, beautiful city, the dressings and all that. People fail to realize that we are different, like we have different cultures.
And even there's something we forget, that most of the raw materials they used to develop their countries were taken from
Africa.
They were taken
from Africa, for Christ's sakes. We even have instances of ladies, or I wouldn't say ladies, people trying to bleach, you know, just to look at these foreign people.
Thank you very much. You know, that's part of the concept. Exactly. Bleaching
and as a matter
your
of fact, black is beautiful.
It is,
black
right?
Is beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Like, so
I think
beautiful.
the whole issue of, I think that one we can even use different reasons to it. The fact that there's racism in the world and discriminating against black skin. So you want to look like the white so that you're not be discriminated against. You want your hair to look like that of the whites. You understand? The whole thing is part of the whole racism thing, but we still want this foreign recognition. I remember that time musicians, it was like, you've not done it if you've not, it's like you've not gotten there if you've not collaborated with a foreign musician.
That's true.
Even if it's a black man, as long as he's foreign, as long as he's not Nigerian.
Alright, at this point in time, we'll be moving over to Jamila for our Youth Know segment.
Welcome to Youth Know How on GreatMindz. Today I'm meeting my guest at his office because it calls for it. And I know you want to know who my guest is. His name is Jude Akikwade. He's an ICT, let's say, expert. He develops websites, online shopping platform, and a lot more. Welcome to You to Know How today.
Thank you very much.
What do you really do?
Well, I'm a public speaker by passion. I'm a blogger by calling, a human resource manager by training, and also I design websites and I host websites.
We are very much interested in the website design, website hosting and so how did you get to start that?
I started as an online journalist, not as a campus journalist when I was in school then at University of Ibadan. I was into journalism and that launched me out. I started doing content creation. So when I finished, I branded it and it became online content creation and management. I started doing that. And funny enough, people started calling me for jobs. I started maintaining people's websites, the content on their website. So I had access to their back, the engine room of the website. So I had explore, I explored, and I became inquisitive. I was like, okay, I could really go in depth. I could know how it runs and how it operates. So I decided to enroll in an online university. That's the Wealthy Affiliate University. And I also enrolled in some other programs online. And I went to forums, I read up, I did a lot of research. And today I can say I'm a web designer and a web host.
If I want to get the kind of websites that you design, we want to know the types of websites that.
There are two basic types of websites. We have the static website, and we have the updated website. Static websites could be a page website, like most organizations or many organizations, they run on a static website. They don't get to update the website frequently. And if you want to run an updated website, like a blog, something like a blog, where you have to update every now and then. So those are the two broad types of websites.
Basically, your clients get to specify what you're to design for them.
Some don't have the specification. You just have this idea, okay, I want to do something like this, something like this, something like this, and you need to sit down, okay, this is how it's going to work, this is how it's going to work. And sometimes I need to go back to do some more research. Not all clients have an idea of what they want, but it's also my duty to inform them or to guide them to get the best out of whatever idea they bring into me.
Okay. What are the prerequisite skills that I have to have for me to be the designer?
Okay, the first thing I would want to ask anyone else to come into web designing and posting is, do you want to pull through? Are you ready to be a web designer? It's a different thing when you start. It's a different thing to end. Do you want to make it a source of living, or you just want to do it as probably there's no job, or there's this company, there's this radio advert and you felt you just want to do something with your time and you went into it. But if you're really ready to do this as a full-time job, then that means I'm assuming, I believe you've got the passion, you've got everything to make it possible. Then the next thing is you could enroll in an institute, a certified institute, or you could always go to anybody that is good, a good web designer, and it could put you through the process. You could also enroll like I did. You could look for online universities or online courses. There are a lot of free courses online. You could enroll in such courses and you'll be certified.
Since this is a field of endeavor, as Nigerians, we always think about the returns. Can it empower me if I venture into?
It's quite profitable. Okay. But of course, there is no business that doesn't have its own challenges. You know, it's a seasonal, or it could be a seasonal kind of business. You get a client today, you get 5 clients today. For 1-2 weeks there are no clients, so it depends on how well you could manage yourself. But in all, it's highly profitable because what I'm really bringing onto the table is my creativity. I'll charge my client on the cost of everything I need to get, the cost of templates, they'll pay for the hosting and everything, and I'll charge for my own creativity.
The startup, people want to know how to start up. Is it that it depends on what you invest in that will determine how large your proceeds or how small it should be?
But if you just want to go into web designing, your capital basically is probably you need your laptop, aside the cost of training, then you need to be online. Basic, because you pay your time. That's your capital. So it's not just about your financial capital, you have more about equipment and your time capital. So those are what you need. I just want to advise you all, shop to be on top. Don't shop to be like a bot.
I've been speaking with Jude Akikwadim and you've heard a lot about ICT, web design. I've learned a lot. I hope you have learned too. And thank you for staying with us on You to Know How today. Let's do it again some other time.
Thank you so much, guys, for staying with us. It is still GreatMindz. Every new presenter that comes out these days has to speak with a foreign accent, American or British.
In the sense that you don't have this criteria.
It's as if it's a criteria that you won't be employed if you don't have it. Listen to our radio stations here. And some people form it. Like some they just because there are some people that have never even lived, they've never stepped their feet in those countries. And some that have some that have actually stepped their feet, they've not stayed long enough to be able to gather that accent. Whereas as if they just want to hold this kind of different confidence that yes, I've arrived, I'm not of this Nigeria.
We're moving over to Oyin for entertainment segment. Don't get too hot on your seat. Let's just warm up a little bit. Oh, no, come on, not really warm up. Let's get cool, some good music.
Hello there, welcome on Entertainment Gist. Today I've got lots and lots of amazing gists for you guys and you're going to be so entertained. Of course, I know I say that every week, but today is going to be different. You'll see. I've got amazing gists from award ceremonies, lots more. And get this, Kylie Jenner and Tiger broke up and came back together within the space of 1 week. I mean, it happened within the space of like 2 seconds, like I would say. Anyway, let's get to the gist of the week.
Good news for Adele fans as she smashes Beyonce's and Taylor Swift's all-time iTunes records with the fast sale of her new album. Adele reportedly sold more than 900,000 copies of a new album titled 25 in just 1 day. The album, which includes all-time favorite Hello, which has swept the world off its feet, including many Nigerian artists like Omawumi, Niyola and others who have produced their own covers of the song. The American Music Awards have come and gone, but not without all the buzz typical of award ceremonies as stars stoned on the red carpet with an array of beautiful and glamorous dresses. Singer and actress Jennifer Lopez pulled out all the stops in 10 different outfits as she hosted the show. She even made her own rendition of Nicki Minaj's Anaconda. The awards ceremony, which took place at Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, featured Celine Dion and Ariana Grande's recognition and lots more. Diddy celebrated his 46th birthday with a star-studded bash after the AMAs, with pictures from the billionaire's event flooding social media and birthday wishes from his fans. Flavor Nabania also celebrated his birthday with the release of some new pictures, and girl Ogo Koye also threw a birthday bash for her celebrity friends to celebrate a new age.
Welcome back. The movie of the week is NTA IB's Victims. Take a look.
I just killed my husband. So what happened next? They were raping me every day.
Dájú pé èmi fún owó mi máa fi báyìí lè kókókókókó làwọn fàdítì.
Màá like láti extend contract for another 7 days.
Everyone has a story to tell, and everyone has the right to be heard. Bíbálòpọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin, ohun ìbànújẹ́ ló jẹ́ fún mi láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ ayé mi.
Tell me, kí làṣírí náà tí mọ́mí ẹ fi sí ẹ lọ́wọ́?
I know you are here because of one of those rascals, one of those miscreants. Yes, the provoked,
provocative,
whatever.
Nǹkan méjì báyìí lóògùn lọ́dọ̀ ọmọkùnrin. Dẹ̀mùdẹ̀mù àyà àti ìbàràjì. Tá bá ti rí méjèèjì yẹn wọn mọ tán ṣe mọ́.
Kíjọ tí máa gbọ́ pẹ́kẹ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ bí ó sọ fún ẹnikẹ́ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fa ẹ̀kọ́ màmá ẹ̀.
He was a man! He was a man!
And straight to the music video of the week. Enjoy.
Papa, thank you. Oluwana go tell. Supposed to
up. It's supposed to chill. Person where walk supposed to dance. It's supposed to rock. It's supposed to flex. But don't you forget, yo. Say no be by might, yo. Always be thankful. Oluwana go do. Rather no be crime, yo. Spend your money, but always be thankful. Makaifa di goma, oh. Even if you no get yo, never forget to say bye, thank you. Oluwana go do. And if you to get yo, never forget to say bye, thank you. Chineke na go do.
Person wey drive is supposed to park. He no supposed to like you. He supposed to park money. Imana onye na bambo supposed to hammer. He supposed to hammer. Oh, he supposed to make a more. But never forget yo. Say no be by might yo. Always be thankful. Oluwana go there. Sister, no be crying yo. To spending your money, but always be thankful. Oh, Makanifa di goma. Oh.
Even if you no get yo, never forget to say bye, thank you. Oluwana go there. And if you to get yo, never forget to say bye, thank you. Chineke na go there. Pop rose,
No more enemy.
pop champagne.
No more complaining.
If you dey live it for lucky, or you dey live it for shita, oh, make you dey pop anything. Cause all na popping guy. We rocking Versace, oh. We driving Ferrari, we cruising Bugatti, oh. Forever and ever, oh. We going higher, oh. We no go retire, oh. We getting paper, oh. This is my desire. Even if you no get yo, never forget to say bye, thank you. Oluwana go there. And if you to get yo, never forget to say bye, thank you. Chineke na go there. And if you no get yo, never forget to say baba, thank you. Oluwana go there. And if you to get yo, never forget to say baba, thank you. Chineke na go
Big small shop.
Yemi alade,
Celeb Bobote.
Chineke na go there.
Celeb Bobo on the beat.
And we've come to the end of entertainment just for this week. I hope you had fun. I sure did. Let's join Doyin and Robert for the rest of the show.
Thank you so much, Oyin, for that wonderful package. Okay, yeah, this was one exciting episode. It's sad that we finally come to the end of today's episode. Yeah, but there's one thing though.
Yeah.
We've had people have started appreciating us. Like people have been watching us. I think we should say a very big thank you to our fans out there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for loving GreatMindz, and please keep being with us. And yes, you can still contact us via our social media handles that are scrolling right across your screen. You can call, you can send Facebook messages, you can tweet at us, you can watch our YouTube videos and everything, and we'll be very glad to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
So at this juncture, we say bye bye and see you guys next week. Love you.
Okay, what I drink? Man, Steve, you no go understand.
Yeah, then we'll come back.
Is that how I'm going to do it? Are you serious? I was thinking you just.
That's the introduction now.
Or do we just take it from the beginning?
Go on. Let's check something.
I wanted to say something was good. I just
okay,
started
foreign accent, foreign accent and language.
Chitu has called on Nigerians to be part of the what? What's this for?